Alright, it's time for another week. ZTGD Radio. This is episode 868 for November 10th, 2025. On the show this week, we got Anthony.
I'm here, yes.
We got Turd.
I'm here too.
Welcome.
What up?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here. This is my first time. I pretty nervous.
Long time listener, first time joiner. You know.
First time joiner. Yeah, pretty nervous. You guys are all intimidating. So.
Yes, we're so famous. If you see us on the street, walk on the other side. Okay.
I listen.
Tell us if you
like
saw us at the GameStop later on.
No, you're not allowed. Anyway, we're in the thick of the video games. I had to try to think of what I was not allowed to talk about for a minute.
Yeah.
I do know there's one game that signed NDAs. It's like, why? But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. Cause,
I mean, we don't have the game, so there is that.
Right.
Just saying.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, also, I wanted to correct something from last week. I felt awful. I hate when I get something wrong because I yell at people on podcasts when they get shit wrong. But like, I was talking about Recreation last week. I thought that was Bugbear. That is not Bugbear.
Who is it?
And now it makes all the sense in the world. It's Three Fields. The same people that made Dangerous Drive. It's the people that left Criterion and made Budget Burnout.
Oh,
okay.
It is literally the same people. And I'm just like, when I was writing my review this week, I was like, holy shit, no wonder this is like Paradise. But I swear the car physics feel like Bugbear. It's weird.
I mean, look, I'm glad you're correcting it. Also, though, like, at least it's good. At least you're being compared to somebody who does good work. Like, there's worse people you could be compared to. Not to. I mean, yeah.
It's the word.
Up,
it's the word
like,
wreck in the title because Bugbear has Wreckfest 2, I think, right now.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then I'm playing it, and I'm like, these cars feel like Bugbear cars, and you know what I mean if you've ever played one of their games. Their cars have a very specific feel. But no, it's Three Fields. But anyway, that's it. We'll go ahead and kick off with Anthony.
Yeah, so I have a game for review, actually, for once.
Is that Embargo up?
Embargo ends tomorrow. Hold on, let me double check.
I was going to say, because you got to give me a time then, because, you know.
Ken, the embargo is tomorrow, November 10th, at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
That's fine. I won't get this up before.
All right. I don't know. I could have my review for that ready, because I have to find my Xbox 360 disc to compare it to. Because
what are you playing?
Get excited! I have a game for review. Get unexcited! It's Sacred 2.
I'm still excited. I love Sacred 2. And my boy, so many hours into it.
Do you own Sacred 2 already on PC?
Not on PC. I have it on Xbox.
360.
Yeah,
okay, so. 360.
Oh man, is it bad? Did they mess it up?
It's exactly okay. So I booted up the original PC game because I can, right? I have it, so I'm like, all right, let's how does this differ? And if you're playing, on a modern system like a modern PC, it looks pretty much the same. So if you're using mouse and keyboard, I don't think you're going to see or feel the difference. The menus are different. I'll get to that in a second. But you can't use a controller on the original. You can use a controller on the remaster. Cool.
Should you?
I mean, it's fine. It works. Here's the issue. Going into the menus are borked. They're hard to read, and with the controller, it's near impossible to navigate. The game works fine. Most of the menus work fine until they don't, and then you switch to mouse and keyboard, and then they're fine again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, yeah, man, I recommend Sacred 2. Right now, I don't see the thing. And here's the real sad part. So I started up Sacred 2, the original, on PC, because I originally played it on Xbox 360. And, so there's pre-rendered cutscenes. The pre-rendered cutscenes look a lot better in the original version than they do in the remaster. Now, I don't expect the remaster to do anything special to the cutscenes, but it is weird they look worse. Because, like, here's my... So say the cutscene, there's something weird about that. Just screen capture the fucking original versions. Like, why would my screen capture look better than the version in the remaster? It's just very odd. It's like... So I'm assuming this is going to come to consoles.
Yes, it is coming to PlayStation.
So I would let that cook first. Maybe their menus work better on that. Like, I can straight up break the character menu, the character creation menu, which isn't really a character creator, but
yeah, you pick a type, and that's about it.
Yeah, you pick your character.
Yeah.
That are pre-made. But, like, you know, you can choose the color of certain aspects on some characters or whatever. I can break it using the controller and my mouse. I have to use my mouse because the controller breaks the menu. And then when I do that, I can see options for, like, the main female character that like it was on the box art and everything. The angel, whatever character.
Yeah, the one that's like, poster child for the game.
And I shouldn't be able to see those character options when I'm playing as, like, the Anubis-looking character with a gun. So it's just, like, it's very odd, because that's not something I had happen when I was playing the original.
I think my biggest gripe about this game, the original, was, like, isn't this the one where if you played multiplayer, you weren't, like, advancing your character?
I think so, yeah.
I think that was my biggest gripe about the original, was, like, there was no reason to play multiplayer.
Like co-op, yeah. Yeah, I believe so, because I think that my dad and I tried that.
I wonder if that's been fixed.
All I'm going to say is, like, if that's been fixed, it's the only thing that's been fixed, because here's the biggest surprise. Like, yeah, is it the best looking game? No, it never was.
No.
But for what it is, it's pretty impressive. Like, you could zoom in, get real close to the character, almost play it in, like, third person, like, behind the shoulder. I wouldn't suggest that, but you can. You can still do that. Like, it's one of those, like, here's the bare minimum as a remaster. Now, again, getting it to modern platforms on console is neat, and I'm glad that's happening. The game is good enough where I'd recommend that. I'm glad you can play it with a controller, sort of, on PC. But if you have the original PC version, you're going to play with keyboard and mouse, just play the original. It's kind of like a really hard to justify, unless the original's been removed.
Yeah, PC remasters are weird unless they're, like, overhauling the engine.
Yeah, like, overhauling the engine, or doing one of those, like, we're putting more polygons over top of the original sort of thing. Like the Halo remaster is an example, but, like, or Outcast, where the Outcast remaster is really just the original game with a new coat of paint and some control options. They didn't even really do that. They didn't really put a new coat of paint on it. And I think that stands for how good the game looks for what it is, but nevertheless, it's like, okay. And it's a remaster, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a very odd one. I'm going to spend more time with it. I'm going to take the 360 version out. I'm not comparing graphics when it comes to the 360. It's just not going to be able to output as good as my PC can. But I do want to know, like, control wise, how it worked, how the menus worked, because that's my biggest problem with this, is the menus with the controller suck ass. Just pure ass. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work very well. And there's almost no excuse for it because, and I know it's a similar but different game, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance managed to fucking make menus work on the PS2. This was a 360 game. Like, was the menus that bad? I don't remember the menus being that bad. But
we had different standards back then.
But yeah, that too, right? So it's like, I don't know. So I'm gonna load it up and take a look and see. Otherwise, it's Sacred 2.
Yeah, you kind of expect the jank.
Do I recommend it? Do I recommend Sacred 2? Well, if you want Diablo mixed with like Morrowind, hey, it's pretty fucking good. Those are pretty high standards, right? It plays a bit like Morrowind in terms of the combat and the open world, but the sort of gameplay loop is more like Diablo.
That's such a weird series, because the third one was like an action game.
Third one no one liked.
Well, the first one I don't even fucking remember. Like
the first one is more of the same, but it's obviously aged. It's one of those. Yeah. God, I'm trying to think of like. It's kind of the Gothic to Diablo. Like, if Gothic is the off-brand Elder Scrolls.
Well, we just call it what it is. It's the Eurojank version of these games.
Of Diablo and Elder Scrolls. Yeah, sort of. It's not super janky, except for the menus now. I guess they've Eurojanked the menu. Just in the back of the truck, Eurojanking it.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be jacking it in San Diego. Yeah.
Fuck, Drew. God damn it. Okay, and then I played more No Man's Sky, of course. I'm playing it right now. Need to do the Mass Effect mission. And then played an alpha that I didn't have to sign anything for. So I guess I can talk about this. Video is online. So I got into the alpha for Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core.
Fucking just making a game every week.
Not really. Like, this is the second game from that studio. Like, Deep Rock Galactic is at least half a decade old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that Survivor game isn't them. Yeah, I think he told you that last week when you talked
published,
about it.
Yeah,
no, I know, but it's still another game in it. Like, all the Warhammer games ain't made by the same people, but still, there's a fuckload of Warhammer games.
Well, that's because
they just whore Warhammer out to whoever comes with a check.
There's 3 Deep Rock games.
We got Warhammer Survivors coming out now. Fucking Warhammer kart racing. Wait, what are we doing?
And Deep Rock Survivor is also a year or two old. Technically, it's just in 1.0 now, but it's been in early access for a while.
I fucking hate early access.
So here's the thing with the Ghost Ship, who makes Deep Rock. Deep Rock was an early access game, but like,
yes, it was.
They do that so they can get actual player feedback and change things. So my friend Sam, who's wrote the Pharaoh review for our site, he got into the first wave of alpha access, and they have a new. I'll get into it, but he suggested some things in feedback, and I'm sure he wasn't the only one. And he said stuff has changed since that first wave, because like the voice that talks to you, because in the first one it's sort of a smug overseer, or boss that tells you what to do. In this one, it's a robot AI and it sort of has a glitchy voice. And he went, "Yeah, when we started, like my feedback was, I have no idea what he's saying. It's too modulated." So they've already made small changes, and that's how Ghost Ship made Deep Rock Galactic as good of a game as it is. So Deep Rock Galactic, you are miners going in and you have guns to defend yourselves, but the main aspect is mining and doing little missions. Later on, they added this thing called these core stones, and they're these like pillars that you would break open, and you would be shooting at the core stone, and portals would open up on the wall. Lore-wise, it seems that Rogue Core picks up on that, and now those are the main enemies. The Glyphids from the original, which are like Starship Trooper bugs, essentially. They had different versions, but they were pretty basic, and even all the other bugs were pretty basic. They didn't... It's like, oh, that one shoots from afar. I know exactly how this one's always going to work. These core spawn are a little tougher, and by a little, I mean a lot. The way the mission's set up is you drop in, you choose your class. There's 5 classes right now, so they've already added an extra class. There was 4 originally. And you pick your class, and you have that class has abilities. So it's going for more of a hero shooter vibe, I guess, in a sense. I don't even like using that, because the classes in the original were your jobs, essentially. So Scout had the ability to light up the room with his flare gun, and then use a grappling hook to get to places other people couldn't, and moved faster and didn't do as much damage. You had a driller who, it's in the name. You have an engineer who can make turrets, but also make platforms. And then there was the gunner, who was your heavy, but also could use make like, what are they called? It's not I guess a grapple line that anyone could use, and put down a shield. It was pretty standard. In this, you pick your class, and your class has certain abilities. So there's I played 2 of them. My friend was playing a character who had like a shield, and I don't remember the other ability. I played his 2 classes. One of them has a sword that has a cooldown, so you do more damage with the sword, but there's a cooldown. There's a dash ability, and then there's a minor shield that you could put out. The other class I played as, the ability is to mark targets, so they get, when you shoot at them, it does more damage, does more critical damage, as well as I could throw out ammo. So every time ammo you can't call down anymore because there's no mining ability. You just kind of procure it on site. When I pick up an ammo pack from one of these drop pods that have been left behind, I get an extra ammo pack, essentially, that I can throw down at any time, that I can give to someone else or myself. And so a lot of it is based on like what skills you're used to, because the guns you get on site. So you start up, everybody drops in.
This weapons OSP.
But you go through this giant wall. It's actually a really cool effect. And the first thing everybody does, and we're going to pretend we have 4 players here, is that it gives you a choice of like 5 weapons, and everybody chooses one, but it's one by one. It's not free for all. So you can say like, I want this weapon by marking it with a heart. But somebody could choose it instead of you. And then the next person goes, and by the end, you only have the choice between 2 weapons. And then you choose grenades. And you can get more weapons while you're exploring, or you can upgrade the weapons you already have. There's bio boosters, which give you like bonus effects. The bio boosters are based on class. There's a skill tree that you can unlock parts of. When you finish missions, you get like a currency that you can put into this. It's really ingenious. It's fucking hard. So the main thing is you're trying to get down to the lowest floor constantly. There's a timer. When you start the stage, there's a little diamond in the left-hand corner, and you're watching that meter slowly crawl. And when it hits the first corner, it goes and summons enemies. On the second one, it summons enemies. Third one, it summons enemies. And when it gets to the last one, it is near impossible. It is just get to the fucking elevator and leave people that are hurt behind. You can save them when you get to the next floor. You do not want to waste time, but you have to explore to be able to get upgrades. So it's a bit of push and pull. Do I explore a bit more and potentially waste time? Or do I just but have more power for later parts of the mission? Or do I just get to the elevator to make it with at least like as much ammo as I possibly could? It's very impressive. It's very difficult. It's for people who have played Deep Rock Galactic or want a more intense shooter. Because the one thing I will say with Deep Rock Galactic is there are missions where you are just kind of collecting minerals to upgrade. And it's kind of boring. This is never boring. This is very difficult. You're always tense. And it's in Deep Rock Galactic, you could really spread out from one another throughout the cave system, and still survive. In this, the goal is to stick together. You are not a miner, you are a reclaimer, and the whole goal is that you are going in to reclaim space that has been taken by these core spawn monsters from between dimensions. It's really impressive. I can't believe how different it feels, because I thought it was just going to be a sequel, and that like you were kind of going to do the same thing. No, there's only one like currency that you mine, and what you do is you just deposit it into this drone that flies around with you, and when you deposit enough, everybody has to come next to the drone, and then all of you get to choose your power up.
It's always good when everybody gets to come.
Yeah, off the boat. And 10 feet blood to Grandpa. I'm impressed. Anyways, that the short of it is like I cannot believe how different it is clearly using the same sort of skeletal structure of the game. But it's so very different in the ways that like it's using the mechanics. And it's nice to see some of the old guns come back, because you'll go, oh, I know how to use that one. Because sometimes you get a gun and you're like, I have no fucking clue. I have no idea what the fuck I have to do with this one. And sometimes you're just stuck with that because somebody took the gun you wanted, you know? Yeah, just and every time you go down a floor, you have to choose what the next problem is going to be. So you get a bonus, like, hey, you get the heavy weapons this time, but now there's cave leeches, and those are, you know, hidden in the ceiling, and they grab you like the things from the barnacles from Half-Life. And if a friend doesn't save you, you die. Stuff like that. It's like, hey, do you want invisible enemies, but you get like a relic? It's like, sure, why not that? Or armored enemies, and like rocket launchers. You're like, okay. There's some problems because I play with a controller. Like I can't use grenades. I have to use the middle mouse click, so I have to switch to my mouse to hit the middle mouse click right now. Because what they've done is the ability, like the special class abilities, which aren't in the original, are on the right bumper, but the right bumper was originally grenade, and I can't even remap it currently because it's still very early in alpha. Like the missions run well, but like the main sort of lobby area is clearly unfinished. Like it's the very basic structure is there, but if you look at how Deep Rock looks, like Deep Rock Galactic, the original looks, compared to this, like this is just kind of got nothing going on. So yeah, I was really impressed with that. I think that's it. This week ended up being way busier than I expected, so I didn't do much.
I mean, you played a lot of shit. You just talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah. I mean, and I've only played. So I will say this: the other thing about Deep Rock Road Core is that it is also more of a time investment. so I can do well. First of all, you also want to team up in that. I can play Deep Rock Galactic and by myself. Like they give you a little AI companion. They do in this as well. I don't think it would be an uphill battle to play this game by yourself. I would not want to do that, and it's also long. Like you don't get nearly like I can go in Deep Rock Galactic and do a mission and be done in maybe 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the mission. This you're in for probably an hour minimum because it's 4 levels.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Terrence, what you got?
A whole lot. Hang on. Man, I actually want to play that
Did you
game.
Just go
I've been signed up.
Steam.
Okay. They just ain't. I haven't been picked. I don't want to say it's because I'm black, but
I was gonna say I think there's a reason why you didn't get picked. What are you talking about?
So the email went out. My friend's like, check your email. I checked my email, nothing. And then like later that same day, I checked it, and it's like you've been selected. It's now in your Steam account. I went, okay. So I don't know how they're sending out emails. I want to say they picked people who had high play times first because, like, my friend has over 1,000 hours in the first game.
Jesus Christ!
Listen, you have no right to fucking talk.
Yeah, my game's a little older. Okay.
I don't think it's that much older.
Yeah, I don't think it is because he's been playing it since it was in early access, is what he said.
Yeah,
so, he's got probably about the same amount of years.
Hold on, Overwatch. What year was Overwatch? I should have just asked.
2016. Deep Rock is around there. It's close. I played Deep Rock when it was in early access.
2018. So it's 2 years difference.
Couple years. Yeah. So
okay,
that means
if it's that
you
old,
shouldn't say anything.
No, I still have something to say. Scrub.
Okay. You come.
I'm at 3,000. Come on.
This nigga he can't never just take an L. Like he always moves the goalposts. He can't never just be like, damn, you got me.
I don't have L's. What are you talking about?
Anyway,
documentary I fucking was watching earlier started playing randomly. What the fuck?
Nice. So, but no, I do want to play that, but I haven't gotten chosen yet, which is fine because it's only on PC, and I don't have a PC I can play it on at the moment anyway. So it's all good. But when that comes out, I do want to check that out. Okay, so for stuff that I'm playing, okay, wrong list. Sorry guys. Sorry, I thought it was right.
Are you on another podcast? So, you got a separate list for another podcast? What is this?
Man, listen, I got 7 different shows I'm working on. All right, I'm an executive producer out here. I'm trying to brand Old Man Magnus Network. We're working on that title. Don't worry about that. We're working on that title. But yeah, so no, I'm just playing. Kinda. I am kind of working on something, but I don't have separate lists. So Pigeon Simulator, I can't talk about that yet.
I was going to say, is that one out? I don't remember if that was out.
Yeah, not yet. That was not.
I'm going to say it right now.
Yeah,
I hate that. I don't know what that game looks like. I hate it by its name alone.
From the description, it says it's a goat simulator style game. So
okay, cool. I hate it.
Yeah. We'll talk about it next week. I think it comes out this week, but we'll talk about it because
I think it does. I think it's out this week.
One that I can talk about, Contraband Police. It's been out on PC for a while. I don't know if it was in early access. But
is there anything on PC that's not?
I mean, right? Like I hate early access so much. Like it was cool in the beginning. And when Anthony was talking, so initially that was what it was supposed to be. How Ghost Games and there are some other developers that actually use early access for what it was originally purposed for, which was to get player feedback to help build the game. What's working, what's not working, whatever. And it was cool. But now every fucking body just puts their game out in early access to help fund the shit while they're, making it on the back end. And so you get stuff that ends up never coming out of early access. Like there's just a graveyard and steam of stuff like that. And it's just crazy. Like I'm so sick of early access. Anyway, contraband police. It's kind of like Papers, Please. So you work at a border of a fictional communist country, and I originally thought it was just going to be, you working, at this station. So cars pull up, you ask for their papers, their documents.
Show me your
and
papers.
then you have to compare their stuff. Yeah, and I'll be making voices and everything. I'm working on, that's one of these. I'm working on some videos of contraband police that I think is pretty funny. But yeah, anyways. So you have to compare, all their information. So their ID, the birth dates, the expiration dates and stuff like that. It's kind of how it starts off. And so if something is wrong, then obviously you got to send them packing. If it's cool, then you let them in. Gradually, they start to introduce more. You'll get people that, is coming in with like cargo and stuff. So now you have to check their cargo and you start looking for smugglers. So you have like a black light where you have to, shine around their stuff and it has like a little symbol on there. And then like, if you tear open the seats, like drugs fall out or money falls out. And I'm like, oh, look at this. You ain't Frosty the Snowman. Look at all this cocaine.
Why is everything glowing with bright light? Why does it smell like semen?
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. So, so in addition to just the like checking the people that's driving up, there's this whole like story about like the government and there's like a rebellion. And so you can kind of shape the narrative because you can let people, side with the rebellion on different issues or whatever, which obviously is going to cause issues with you working at the border. Like you'll lose money and stuff because it kind of has like a survival element too. So you have to keep enough money flowing to keep the checkpoint open. So you have to pay like your guards and like upkeep for your vehicles and different stuff like that. So a certain amount comes out at the end of every shift. And if you are in the negative 2 days in a row, then you get fired and it's game over. So you kind of got to juggle, your finances and stuff like that. But what I was saying is, you end up like the people that you arrest at the border, for smuggling or whatever, you then have to drive them because this map is actually fucking huge. I thought, again, it was just the border thing. You got to drive them to the work camp where they're going to be breaking rocks and deliver them.
Where this is going.
You don't. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So then you got to drive your stuff to, it's very clearly Russia. It's what we're, I don't want to say parroting, but that because it's a fictional, country, Kazakhstan or Kazakhstan. I don't know.
Okay.
And everything is in, and I don't know if they're actually speaking a real language or if they just made it up for this, but it's all in subtitles. Like, so they're speaking to me what sounds kind of like Russian. But yeah, and then you read it. So it all happens in, their language. But yeah, so you have to drop off the contraband and stuff, and then you come back to the thing. But
it's the fictional communist country of Akharistan, specifically the Karakatka region and its border crossing.
There you go. The rebels will like raid your border crossing. And so like you'll get a gun and stuff and you'll have to like, put them down. You'll have
Christ. There's a Steam thread.
I want papers.
The Steam thread is just titled "I'm so confused."
Yeah, listen. Going into it, like, and as it progresses, it is confusing. But you get hit with like these moral like quandaries here. So like, do you let this rebellion officer go that you just found because he's trying to help the people, or do you toe the line and work for the empire essentially and lock him up? So you have those kind of things, and that is presented like a lot, even at the border. Like, so for instance, a dude pulled up and something on his shit. Oh, he was from a country we weren't letting in, Urkai or whatever. The government was like, fuck them niggas. If they come in here with luggage and they come in here with produce, don't let them in.
I hope they did.
That's exactly what it says.
Hilarious.
Because over in a Kyrgyzstan, they say that because they like, we don't give a fuck. That's what they do. So he had pulled up and I should have denied him entry.
Racism simulator.
Them's my favorite games.
I should. Why did he get that accent when he said,
you know why?
Game.
You know why.
I wasn't accepted into the police, but ICE took me no problems.
They even gave me a $500 check.
Yep. Anyways, I should have denied his entry. So while you're looking at their stuff, he's like telling me, he's like, let me, I got to do this for my family. My daughter is, got something. I can't remember the specifics because I'm old and my memory is not the greatest, but he had a whole sob story. And I was, at this point, I'm, because I'm reviewing it, so I'm testing like all the angles. So I'm like, well, fuck your daughter, man. No, you don't get a kid. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't letting y'all in. So the next day, I get a letter from him. That's what it was. He was trying to get to his family because the rebels or the police or whatever, police force was about to come like burn down his house and shit. Like they were about to come for his family. He was trying to get to him to save him. I get a letter from him with a picture of a burned up house. And he's like, you fucking dog. I barely made it to save my family. My daughter was injured. I wish the worst. Like he was going in. I was like, oh shit. Like,
so the next time you saw him, you just shot him dead in the street.
I haven't seen
the letter on his body. Fucking
this sounds.
Jesus
let's
Christ.
do this.
I haven't seen him since, but yeah. But it's just that type of like stuff. So it does have that kind of cause and effect.
Grudge simulator.
To the that would be a really awesome game, honestly. Grudge simulator. I play that. But it's really good. The game is actually really good, is what I was ultimately saying. But it's much more than just you're at the board. Because I think that's maybe what Papers, Please is. Because I never actually played it. I thought it was just at the border.
Yeah, no,
it's kind of checking stuff.
Yeah, this is.
It's a very depressing game.
Yeah, Papers, Please, I feel like has a little bit more to say emotionally and less all of the other terrible things that you're doing in this game.
I think
holy shit.
I think this
game
you
just arrest him and then you drag him to jail and then you beat up his family and fuck his wife. Like, all right. Like, holy shit.
Is this game rated E for everyone? I'm curious.
That must be the DLC.
These hands are rated E for everybody. Fucking come get some, apparently.
Look, it's so, and I took a picture of this because I wanted to send it to you, Ken, for the review. This is depressing too. Like, we found a traitor like in the midst, and it's like you get this little story scene, and it's the picture of these dudes. I'm going to put the picture in the chat. They're literally kicking the shit out of this guy. Like, and it's like Greloff is aware of his fate, but does not resist arrest. You spend the whole way to the police base in silence.
Jesus Christ.
Keep repeating his words in your mind. Upon arrival, the traitor is greeted appropriately by his former friends. And that's them kicking the shit out of him because he like betrayed the government. Like, this game is actually depressing too. And while, I'm talking, because I'm not super deep into it. I'm only on chapter 2 actually. And it says I'm like 24% complete. But it must have a whole sub like campaign too, because when I load in, it says it like shows that I'm siding with the government. So you must be able to side with the rebellion somehow and see some stuff play out like that. So I'm kind of curious. So yeah, I don't think it's, as bad as I'm making it sound. Like, I think it actually does have something to say. No, I don't think
there's some, it's less of the, so like Papers, Please, it's I don't want to say it's like this war of mine because nothing's like that.
Oh man,
but it's got that. Oh, yeah, it's that type of vibe the entire time. Like,
because I played that.
Oh, you didn't do your job well enough, and a suicide bomber's now gone through.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Papers,
Okay.
Please. Papers, Please is one of those games that's like, there's nothing good about it. Like, it's all bad
Gotcha.
stuff.
Yeah, you are minimizing damage in that, and it is basically and you're trying to, you have to do your job so your family can eat and stuff
Man,
like
they
that.
fucked that
It's
dude
sad.
up.
Yep.
That dude is fucked up.
This game sounds like there's a little bit of a power fantasy involved.
I think that it is.
Drive them to the jail, do all the jobs yourself. Like, okay.
And I'm curious if you ever can offload any of that, because I'm not gonna lie, it takes a while. And while you're driving, you fucking get jumped. Like the rebellion shows up with 8 guys, all with blickies, and everybody's bam, bam, just shooting the shit out of you. And all I got is a pistol, and I'm like, pop, pop.
Yeah, no,
pop.
there's no action. There's no action really in Papers, Please, other than like the desk.
Okay, see, this has a lot, and I was surprised. I thought it was just going to be at the border, but yeah, there's shops, like there's a store that you can go to buy like extra stuff because the government don't have a lot, they ain't paying you a lot, so you got to like do stuff on your own because like you can take some of the contraband and sell it on your own and do like it's deep. It's got some. But anyways, I'm enjoying what I played so far. So I'm talking a lot about this game. Let me move. I got a lot of shit because I wasn't here last week. Oh, yeah.
Lucas Pope, his last game I think was a fucking Playdate exclusive.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That thing sold, 4 copies.
Well, the issue I have with it is that I want to play the game. Like his next game was like you use the little crank to open up the little eyepiece in the door, and it's you working at some sort of alien bar, and it's basically Papers, Please, but you're letting people into a bar instead, and you only have so much view space to see them through.
Okay.
And it looked really fucking cool because it's
because
it's a black and white screen. It kind of looked like Return of the Obra Dinn.
You just got to spend $200 to play it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Isn't that how much that thing costs? It's like
it's like $220.
I still get PRs about it, and like every time they talk about how many they sold, and I swear it's like 8,000 or something.
We sold 12 more.
No, then there ain't nothing I can say about it because I ain't paying all that.
No, like that's a weird device that's been around for a while.
Like, do I want one? Yeah. Do I want one for $219 before shipping?
Holy shit! No. No. What else we got? We're getting all over the place. What's up?
We are. I got the. So, well, I'm still playing Power Wash Simulator 2. That review just confound. Like it's power washing simulator. Like I don't know what the world.
I mean, you talk about like great. What they changed. Like the fucking controls.
Well, it will be about that, and like I do like.
I'm sorry.
I said the water effect.
What did they do?
Everything is different. Like they changed all of the stuff. Like how you used to tap left on the D-pad to keep the constant spray. That doesn't do it anymore. Like your duck is different. Like everything is different.
But because he's leaving that out, there is a classic option. You can revert the controls back to what they were in the first one. So you can because I just went ahead and played with these and have adapted, and I honestly don't even remember the original ones at this point. I'm not having a problem. Now, I will say that this game has the game changerest of game changers in attachments. You get a nozzle that you can adjust the angle of it. I don't remember that being in the first one. So you can make it, just a pinpoint, or you can open it up to be wide. Wow, that sounded suggestive. Still not as suggestive as what Drew said last week,
I clipped that shit. I can never figure out how to fix the soundboard. Like, I don't know where to edit the soundboard. I feel like a moron.
Oh, I got you.
Like, Discord is so hard to find. Like, we had to sign an NDA this week. We had to give our Discord IDs. I had no fucking clue where to find that. No fucking clue where to find that thing.
Yeah, and then they changed it, like the IDs now, or they did to, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so you really only need this one nozzle anymore once you get this. And you can use it. I've been using exclusively just that, aside from the like disc power washer thing that I use for floors. But the game is great. I mean, I have questions. I was talking to Mr. Pyrite about. I have questions about where the water is going, because the water effects look awesome, but where's the water going? Where am I getting the water from is another thing. And where are my legs when I look down? I don't have.
I mean,
if
legs. These are your biggest questions, I think we'll be okay.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. This game is great. These are my questions.
Where does the water come from? Jesus.
Basically, yeah. Like, and it's endless. It's endless supply of water.
Well, you're lucky it's not wine.
Supplies of fish. There's a difference.
You're lucky it's not wine. Just saying.
Oh, but no, that game remains great, and I'll have that review to you this week. I have like 3 of them actually. I should have to you this week. Jurassic World Evolution 3 being one of them. So I was the thing I was most curious about with this game was how it was going to change, because it's no longer a park anymore. We're not containing the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs just live with us, in this world.
Well, that likely won't be an issue.
Chaos theory.
If there were only some movies that showed us the dinosaurs, well, fuck you.
If only there were 27 movies about dinosaurs killing people.
27 is generous. There's a lot of those movies. But yeah, so this one, you work for DEN, and I can't remember what that acronym stands for, but essentially you are a conservative, blah, 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 blah. You're trying to save the dinosaurs. Yes, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. So you're not building pins and stuff for, to show people and have people, walk through for a park. You're building it to help the dinosaurs breed or whatever, because they were all female. So one of the first things that you're doing when you get into this game is they're looking for trying to make clone male dinosaurs so that they can breed naturally in nature. But you're still like building like pins essentially. But it's just not a park. But if you played the last 2 games, you've played this game. I mean, the only difference is
I keep asking why they keep making new ones. Like, I feel like
the whole time I'm playing this, I'm asking that. Yeah, go ahead.
No, just to say, like, I feel like the first one was like, this is good. The second one's like, okay, so now you made it to where I can just like make anything anywhere. What else can you do?
Exactly. And that's like, because you still have the helicopter that you can take control of to dart the dinosaurs, when stuff happens. They can still break out. I haven't actually gotten any carnivores yet. I'm still like with herbivores, but I know they can still break out, of stuff, because you have like employees and stuff that are working there at the, conversationalist, whatever. Why is that word so fucking hard for me?
I don't know, man.
Anyways, but yeah, you have employees that are working there that I assume that they can eat and stuff, like, and you can take control of the ones that drive the Jeep, the little I forget what they're called, the Rangers that go in and like feed them and like check on the like the plant life and stuff.
Weren't those Jeeps on rails?
No, the tourist Jeeps were on rails. The gas powered Jeeps could go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shows how long ago I watched Jurassic Park.
They specifically like addressed that in the movies. Like, we'll take a gas powered Jeep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, so if you played the other ones, you've played this one. So yeah, I wouldn't imagine we see a 4.
We will.
We probably will if they make another one, because that's the draw here. This one takes place after the events of that last movie, and I didn't even watch it because
they're already making a sequel to that.
Oh wow! Okay, well yeah, we'll probably get another one of these then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That last movie was fine. Like, I don't know, I still watch those because I like dinosaurs. So like a dinosaur popcorn movie is fun to me. Like the story at this point, like after the second movie, I was just like, oh, okay.
Well, and that's
what are we doing?
Yeah,
You're
right. You're right. I mean, listen. Chris Pratt in there holding up his hand, stopping Raptors was a lot. Like, what? So Chris Pratt is here, whoa, with his hand up, and the whole Raptors just stopped because Chris Pratt told him to. All right.
Blue, what I tell you, boy.
Right. Like, what the heck? Anyways. But so that's Jurassic World. Been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. I should get that review to you.
I still don't know what this game is. Like, everybody's talking about this game. I have no idea what it is.
I'm going to tell you, friend. I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk about it right now. You're in luck.
Oh, good.
It's like what this podcast was for.
It is. This whole podcast is now.
Is that what it's for? Cast. Fuck, I've been doing this wrong.
About video games.
For video games.
I mean, do I grab the wheel and sometimes talk about 90s dance music? Absolutely.
868 episodes, and I just now figured out how this podcast works.
It's so funny you said, because my wife was coming. She came in my room when I was listening to the last week's, and y'all were talking about like music stuff, and I told her, I was like, yeah, these niggas talk about music all the fucking time, and I'd be so confused. Like, I don't know what the fuck they be talking. Like, I know their bands and stuff, and they be like, yeah, because they were, and they start singing the shit, and I'm like, okay, great, sure, he has a good voice, I think. Like, and then like, and she laughs at me.
I want you, because I'm Mr. Zane.
You and Ryan started singing something, and she started vibing out with y'all. I'm like, see, look, you'd be perfect with them. Like, you would get all their references. Anyway, Arc Raiders. It is an extraction shooter. PvEVP. And
it also got OPP?
It's the dark zone from fucking
The Division. The Division. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I don't want to play this.
Well, I think the difference in that is because the Dark Zone. No, you had AI enemies in Dark Zone. Yeah, because you had like rogue agents or yeah. My son actually described it like that too. He was like, "Oh, so it's just like the Dark Zone." Yeah. I think it would be more fun if we removed the PvP element from it, because just fighting against the arcs, because that's what the enemies are, they're robots. The story here is that I guess AI or something took over when we did some stupid shit, because humans do stupid shit all the time, and so the robots took over and broke everything, and so now we're living underground, and we have to go above ground
for the real world.
Basically, we got to go above ground to scavenge for resources and then come back down. And so the arcs will fuck you up. You don't even need to run into a person to die. And when I say that, the littlest of them will kill you. Like, adding the potential for running into a random person, while I think it's cool on the aspect of, will they, won't they? You have that tension of, oh my God, are you a friend or are you not? It's not necessary. And I feel like this game would be so much better, or at least for me, if it was just, they had a component where you could just do PvE, where you could just play with your friends. Because there's a queen right now, and they're still adding stuff. There is an event that pops up randomly on some maps, a harvester event. I have not, the people I play with, we've not went to this, because there's this gigantic arc like spider robot that's called a queen that's guarding this harvester thing, which is I'm not even sure what it is, but I saw, or one of them said that they saw a video online that it's like a raid event kind of thing. Like, you have to go inside this arc and there's like a puzzle and stuff you have to solve, and then you get a bunch of loot. Like, it's guaranteed to give you purple gear, but you can have a greater potential of finding the orange, which of course is the legendary. But shit like that. So you're telling me, when I'm playing with squads, if me and my two friends, because it's squads of 3, decide to, okay, we geared up, let's see if we can attack this. Now I got to worry about other random niggas coming up and also killing me, or, stealing the stuff that we're trying to get. Like, that's fine, and like, that's cool, but like, I just want to play like the game. Like, I'm just trying to do, what I'm saying? Like, that's
like, I would play this game if there wasn't a PvP element. It's not that I have anything against PvP. I play a fuck ton of Overwatch, but like, these are the kind of games that people grief in, and I'm too old for that shit. you know?
Yep. And so I will say this about the Arc Raiders, I guess, community. Now, I turned off crossplay, so I've only been playing with Xbox people. Like when I play with Anthony, if when we get on there, I'll, obviously we'll play against the whole gamut of folk because I know you're on PC. But it, to their credit, and this is so crazy to me, when you play single player, like when I go up there by myself in a run, because there's literally like a command where you can say, no, don't shoot. Like you can call it out. People are so nice. I have not even been in a firefight with another person when I've been up there by myself. Like you run up on people, hey, I'm cool, man. Or you can be on your mic and just say, hey, don't shoot. Like I'm just scouting. Everybody's like, oh yeah, me too. Hey, you looking for this? Yeah, I need that. Hey man, I got one. Here you go. Like people are giving stuff to you, like helping out with different stuff. Now when you go in there with a squad, motherfucker, it's on sight. Like they see you. Blick, 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 it goes down. Like don't shoot. Ain't nobody asking questions. Like, and I'm playing with my son who just started it. He was new, and like one of my other friends, and we literally are just scabbing. Like I'm not looking for no smoke, nigga. Like I'm literally just trying to find some stuff. I really wish they would make it so that you could play that without the PvP component. Cause like you, I have no problem with PvP. I play Battlefield. I love Battlefield. I play Call of Duty. I don't love Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. I love Marvel Rivals. Like I have no issue with PvP. Like I know I'm old and my reflexes ain't what they used to be, but I take that shit on the chin. But when I'm playing something like this, that I have a quest and I'm trying to achieve that quest and I get killed and then the dude just took all the shit I brought and now I got to start all over. Like, and for nothing. Like you killed me not because I shot at you, nigga. You killed me just because you felt like being a fucking griefer. Like I didn't even see you to have smoke.
I did like the story. I want to say Ryan posted it where it was like somebody was sitting at a desk or something like that in the game.
Yes, I saw that.
Whoa! that area is closed off. That's a dev area. You need to give me all the stuff that you had in there because it's to keep the game fair.
Yeah,
or the guy handed over all this shit, and that person left with all this stuff.
Yes! That was, and see now, so for that type of stuff, and I guess that type of stuff can emerge with this kind of system, and that kind of is cool, and that's crazy that dude pulled that off. Like that's so wild. But I don't know. I think I would like the game more because I don't hate it. I actually enjoy it. I think the bigger question for me is how long I'm actually going to play it, because they have what's called an expeditions system, which works like prestiging in Call of Duty. If any of y'all have ever done that, essentially, real quick, what prestiging is once you reach like max level, it resets your level. Like you'll keep certain stuff and you'll get like an extra buff because you reach this level, but it resets like all your gun progress and everything, and you start over at level 1, and then you basically start the chase all over to unlock everything. That's what this does. So, but the resources that are required to like even do it is like astronomical because the stuff is already like randomized when you go up there. So you only have a chance to find stuff, and it may take you forever to find something that you're looking for. But yeah, so it's looking for somebody to be like super heavy duty invested. And I don't know if that's me. If they ever put in just the PvP or PvE portion, I would be. And what's crazy about Arc Raiders too, because a friend that I had that I don't talk to anymore actually put me onto this years ago when they first announced it. It wasn't even supposed to be a PvP portion. It was only PvE. It was what I was just describing. It was your squads versus those
supposed
arcs.
To be free to play at one point.
It was supposed to be free to play too. Yeah. So a lot of changes, I maybe they saw, what Tarkov was doing and was like, it's pretty easy to add that into what we're already doing.
I don't hear people talk about nearly
as much.
I don't either. I'm not saying, I definitely did at one point, but I also started to disengage from that stuff. So
did you ever play it? Did you ever play Tarkov? No. Okay, I didn't either. Like the people that I've been playing Arc Raiders with hadn't either.
I played Deep Rock, and Deep
Rock.
Yeah,
that's an extraction. Yeah.
Well, Tarkov is very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Sweaty?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's the reason why I was bringing up
okay.
Deep Rock. Is Deep Rock is purely teamwork because you don't benefit from leaving
Screwing
someone
somebody over.
behind, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tarkov's getting ready to come out on console? I think that's why people are talking about it again. But it's one of those games that like millions and millions of people play that nobody talks about unless you play it.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that's just like my
That's where Dead
biggest
by
example
Daylight
of
goes too. There's
Yeah.
always these types
Yeah.
of games to give them
Yep.
some credit. I'm not trying to be shitty. It's like, you get that audience, and that audience, dwindles. I mean, and when I say dwindle, I mean like still millions.
They
of people
get their
playing
players,
it,
and
but
those players stay.
stay right.
Yeah.
It's the same with
Yep.
Overwatch. Like,
Yeah,
I
nobody
only
talks about
probably know
Overwatch
what's
anymore unless there's a collaboration, but it still has millions and millions of people that play it like every day.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's one of
Yep.
those things where it's like, I more and more understand how Crossfire is one of the most popular games in the world, and yet
No, you don't.
know?
Nobody talks about it. Yeah, most of the most popular
Right.
games nobody talks about outside
also-
of Fortnite and Roblox. So
right. And I also think Crossfire, there's a language barrier.
sure, it's
Yeah.
heavily Korean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't hear about it because of that too, but it makes more sense now of like, oh yeah, okay, because like I remember Tarkov being the game.
I do too.
What was the one
touched
from
it.
Crytek, The Hunt?
Hunt is
I
still
love that game. It's
still
good.
very big. Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
People
exactly.
don't talk
But did
about
you
it.
hear
That's
about it?
another one.
No,
Yep.
nobody talks
That-
about it except for there's a podcast I listen to that somebody on there plays it regularly, so that's how I
Right,
hear about it.
yeah, that's how people find out that Overwatch
Do y'all play
still
Hunt?
has
'Cause I would
servers.
totally
left.
No,
play Hunt
I
with
don't.
y'all.
I
That game is
don't.
great.
I played like
It's
one
not my
match,
type of thing.
and I was like, it's not my jam.
See, and what's funny is it's like these Arc Raiders games too, because you have an objective, like you have a bounty that you spawn into and there's other teams. Well, you can either fuck those teams, like kill those teams, or you can get the bounty and get out. But I guess in this, it's more directed because you can also like wait for somebody to kill the boss creature and then your team just kill them and then you escape with the bounty. So I guess that's a little different. Hunt is with the extraction stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Arc Raiders I would like more if it was closer to the original vision. And I'm not even talking about the cost of money because I think it's only $39.99, so it's not, they're not breaking the bank. But I don't
But
care.
it is a break a bank when your other alternatives are free 99.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I mean, and their other game is free to play, the finals, which is also really good. That people play and you don't hear a lot about. That's a battle royale with basically battlefield elements. Like you can destroy the whole buildings, which is really
They took
cool.
a gamble by making it $40, but it seems to be paying off.
It does. Yeah, I was looking at the Steam stuff, like, and even friends that I wouldn't have expected that would have picked this up have like bought this, and I'm like, oh wow, okay. So yeah, word of mouth is working out for them. So yeah, I guess
it's doing
them
like
charging
crazy
for it.
Steam numbers. Like what was it, like 340,000 concurrents the other day?
Yeah. So it's good for Embark. Because and the game is good. I don't even want to die. The game is actually really good. It's a lot of fun. The loop is very addictive. And as I said, if you go up by yourself, you're less likely to have a gunfight with other people, and you can kind of fight against the Ark and kind of get the stuff that you need. But when you go up there with friends, just be ready because they on site up there. But the game is actually a lot of fun. I wish it was just PvE, but that's just me. I have other stuff, so let me move on. I picked up Thief Simulator 2 because it was on sale. There's a lot of simulator games. Like there's a simulator for everything. Lord Jesus. This is pretty good. It's when I say it's pretty good, it's fun. It has some jank, which I think this came out maybe earlier this year, maybe even last year. But what kills me is that the like PC prompts pop up on the screen all the time. Like, so when I'm supposed to pick up something, it's like press E to grab this, and I'm like, well, I don't have an E on my controller, so I'll just press A, and then it changes to press A to interact. I'm like,
Oh, it's got the delayed controller prompts.
Yeah. So that's fun. But outside of that, it's you're stealing stuff. You can level up, and then you can sell it on the thief net and all this stuff, and you can like case joints, like watch people's comings and goings, and you're a thief. Like it's basically all it is. Let's see here. I messed with the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I have watched the first 2 parts of the documentary. Good stuff. I learned a lot of stuff. I heard you talk about it last week, and you know, you're a super fan, so yeah, I figured a lot of that you probably already knew, but
most of it, yeah.
Yeah, that is a really, and this is really my first version or first, you know, one of their collection games. That's really neat. Like, I like how, like, all that's done, like all the different versions of the games with all, oh my God, there's so many freaking options, like stuff to tweak and all, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, they dropped a patch this week that added 1-button fatalities to all the arcade games, which was awesome.
Did not even realize that. That actually is kind of cool. Yeah. I thought this had Mortal Kombat 4.
It does.
Does it not? I don't know.
Yeah,
why
it's just the arcade version, though. There's only one version.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right.
Yeah, the licensing for Mortal Kombat 4, it was done through Eurocom, and like, I don't even know anybody that still like has Eurocom contacts, so that's why the PS1 and N64 versions aren't on there.
Gotcha, because that's actually what I was looking for. Because that's when I played it. I don't honestly don't remember if I played it in the arcade, but I know we played it on PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember when I actually drove to, it wasn't Tri-County, it was the other one up further, was it Fairfield Commons?
Oh, Forest Fair.
And they had the test MK4. I actually drove up there just to play that.
Nice. Oh man, that arcade was so good. Time on the court.
That arcade was like, that was the arcade around here.
It was. Yep. It was. They just started tearing down that mall too.
It makes me so sad. I have so many memories of that mall. Like, what was it? The Rainforest Cafe and all that shit. Oh.
Yep. And that movie theater, like the little dollar theater downstairs. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I drove up there to play the, what was it, like, beta version where Quan Chi had Sub-Zero's fatality and stuff. It was yeah.
And they just had like the machine up for that.
It was a tour. It was a tour. So they would only put it in certain, like the biggest arcades would get test versions, and that's the only one around here. So I drove up there to play it.
Gotcha. That actually is neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. I spent most of my time playing that game at Putt Putt though in Middletown. Oh,
I've been there before. Okay, nice.
I spent a lot of time in arcades with Mortal Kombat. That's a lot of time in arcades.
My older cousin, that was his thing. He was the one that put us on to Mortal Kombat because he played it at the arcade all the time. And I remember he came and like was so hyped, telling me and my brother, "Oh my God, this guy Scorpion, he uppercutted the head off." I was like, we were like,
"Oh yeah, oh yeah." I still remember being in the arcade the first time I saw it because like we were just, I forget what we were playing. I think it was Street Fighter, and like all of a sudden, this big loud thing, and it was like, "Finish him!" I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Right.
I walk over there and the dude rips his head off. I was like, "Holy shit, we gotta play this!"
Right, we played the wrong game. Hold on. Let me put my quarter up here. I got next.
Oh yeah, like 20 people surrounding it. Like when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, like you're watching people play. So you know how to do a fatality? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? It's like, I'm not telling. Like, you motherfucker.
That was the best thing about the arcade. Like when you were doing something and like you were like got like super far or whatever, and you had like a fucking crowd around you, or you were around people like what? Oh my God, arcades were so much fun.
Oh yeah.
I wish there was still a thing here.
Oh, in this day and age, I don't want to smell that again.
Well, actually, yeah, I don't know because I guess we didn't realize it back then. Like,
yeah, there were some stinky boys in there. Like, what are you doing?
Oh man. Oh, okay. Went down memory lane here. Sorry. Arc Raid. Oh no, we're talking Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the Legacy Collection is good stuff. So I'm gonna mess with that a little bit more. I did play the Outer Worlds 2 a little bit more. I heard you talking about it. I very good. Really dig it.
It's very good. Yeah. Like the more I play it, the more I like it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I like that you can go out to third person. Like it has like 3 different kind of camera choices for you to use.
You could do that in the first one.
Could you?
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't. Okay, so I didn't actually play the first one too much, and I guess I probably forgot that. And then I never got, because they never put the like XS patch on Game Pass, because I never actually bought it. I played it on Game Pass.
They
I was
released
like,
an updated
fuck y'all.
version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I never actually bought that, so I was like, well, whatever. So
That
I'm
was a
just going
weird
into the second one.
thing because the first one Microsoft bought, what's that company called? Obsidian. They bought them after that publishing deal was made for that first game. So that first game was published by a different team.
That was wasn't that Private Division?
Yes. So Private Division published the first game and still has the publishing rights to it.
Yeah, I did not. Wait, Private Division is not a thing anymore?
No, it was a 2K joint. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so 2K just has the rights to it now.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't actually, I never finished the first one, but this one
they changed their name. They're no longer Private Division. They're Fictions Inc. It's a publishing label of Take-Two. Now it's Private. That's why. Okay, so they went private and now they're Fictions. It was Take-Two from 2017 to 2024. Oh, Lord Almighty.
The Outer Worlds 2, the best way I can describe that game is like, that is Obsidian with all the time and all the money that they wanted. Like, that game feels like everything they've been trying to do, but they either didn't have time or didn't have money. Now they have both, and this is the result you get, which is pretty fucking good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it is. It is pretty good. Yeah, like I probably will, because I play it like in the spare time, because Lord, I have so many review games.
My reviews are like rabbits. Every time I finish 2, I get like 4 new ones.
That's exactly where I'm at. Like I shipped off, I don't know, like 3 to you or whatever, and I was like, oh man, clear my plate, and it's like ping, ping, ping. Oh wow, okay, it's 4 more. All right.
Yeah, I think I wrote 4 this week, and like I looked at my list, I was like, oh, fuck, I still got like 6. Okay.
Right. Thought I was making a dent.
Like I forgot these 2 that came in, and I like, I'll do that. Fuck.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's probably it for me, because I played some Marvel Rivals. The season's about to end next week, and the new heroes are for next season Gambit and Rogue. Rogue is a healer, and Gambit is a damage.
What?
I know. They haven't revealed this, which is weird to me, because the season ends in 4 days, and they haven't put up a trailer for them yet. So I guess it'll probably be on Monday.
How does Rogue as a healer make any sense?
I'm confused, but I'm gonna let you know, because I'm like, how's she gonna heal? Like, she don't shoot no beam. But I guess if she takes somebody's
not even that.
power,
her whole fucking power is like taking away energy.
Yeah, absorption.
From
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna let you know.
I saw that game. The story on that game last week was like it's lost like 80% of its player base, which seems insane to me. Like we
literally just had that conversation about like.
Well, yeah, people settle in, but you usually don't lose 80%. Like that just seems like a huge number.
Yeah,
I would expect 50, 60 at most, but 80, like that's damn.
Well, you know what? Maybe it was just this season, because I haven't played near as much as I have this season.
I don't
know what the draw. I mean, the battle pass, nothing really spoke to me. Like the stuff that was in the free tier, I wanted. Like they had a classic Captain America skin, and Magneto had his trial outfit from that comic book.
The Trial of Magneto.
Indeed, the Trial of Magneto. He has 2 of those actually, because they just did a Trial of Magneto before he was like.
They always have 2 of them.
Man's always on trial. What'd he do?
They just reuse the name of all their fucking big stories. I'm surprised they haven't had Kraven come back from the dead.
From the dead.
Give them time. You know what? They do reuse, because I just saw when I got my comics this week.
Kraven's Lost Hunt. That was a storyline that they did.
Yeah. But there's a World War She-Hulk, and I'm like, damn, because I guess now She-Hulk is on Sakaar and whatever. Marvel just,
I mean, it's all
anyway.
comic books. Let's just be fair.
No, nowhere near as bad with Marvel. So the problem, inside comic book quickly.
Oh Christ! I shouldn't have said
Marvel
anything.
has. You shouldn't have. Now we're here. Marvel does really good by like hiring really amazing artists. I feel like the DC pool, they have great artists, but you see a lot of the same names because the thing with DC is they are paying. Like if you look at who wins the awards for writing comic books and who gets nominated, Marvel ain't there. Mm-hmm. They just aren't. DC hires writers and makes them work only with DC, and then they can do other independent stuff outside of that, but they can't work with Marvel. So you have Tom Taylor, Tom King, the Toms, of course. You have Willow Wilson. You have right now Matt Fraction, and they keep putting
one boy. What's his name? Go ahead.
And Marvel's like, hey, look at these artists we got, and you're like, okay, but like, how many Al Ewing stories are you gonna have? Like Al Ewing and Jonathan Hickman and Peach Momoko. Those are your main three right now.
Yep.
And so a lot of the other stuff, like other than pulling out like, hey, J. Michael Straczynski, do you want to write another Spider-Man story? It's like, okay, but it can't be canon. All right.
Well, they got Bendis coming back now over to Marvel. I guess he's leaving from. I know that's what I said. I'm like, man, but whatever. I give him credit because he did make me like Superman because I was never a Superman fan.
It's like I've just never been a huge Bendis fan in general. But regardless,
I haven't either.
My point,
not for real.
My point is that like Marvel is always going. I can't believe I'm about to give him credit. Zack Snyder, it's a take. I don't love his movies, but it's a take. Like they are at least trying something with those. Yeah. Marvel, it's like you better like the stuff you have because it can't really deviate far from that. So,
yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, so I'll, that is crazy if they've lost that much, but it might have just be the season. I guess we'll see what happens in a couple of days. And maybe that's why they haven't actually put anything out yet. Cause again, it just seems odd that there hasn't been any sort of like hype up or rollout for this new season.
Checking under the cushions for lost players.
Right. Like what?
Well, the other thing that makes me nervous is like the company it's NetEase, right? Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, as soon as they start losing money on anything, they shut it down.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
Like, I got emails this weekend saying, like, NetEase shut down, like, 3 other studios this week, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah. Anymore, and it's a shame that we have to move like this, but, and I said this, at the outset of this game, I'm going to ride this until the wheels fall off, because I know they're going to shut it down at some point, because like you said, everybody, NetEase especially, there are some companies I think that are more trigger happy than others, but yeah, once they start losing a little money, close, shut it down, cancel it, close it,
and
all the people. Being
an Overwatch player, I don't want them to shut it down because Overwatch has been much better since Marvel was stealing some of their players. Just saying. And if this game goes away, Overwatch will get stale again, and it's gonna suck.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the other thing too, like, and we talk about that all the time when it comes to like the console stuff. Having competition is good. Like it's not a bad thing to have somebody that you're competing against because they're going to help you innovate. Like they're going to drive, you have a reason to push. Well, we got to, add something because they add this. So we need to figure out how can we best that. Like when you just coast, you get the Madden franchise that we've had for the past 20 years or however long.
I will not hear about Madden being bad. It's only gotten better since only one person could make football games. What are you talking about? EA is such a great company.
His EA check must have cleared.
They must have. He got that fat dough.
Shit ass company.
No,
No,
we'll
they
talk about it.
definitely are.
Well, I mean, you can spoil the news a little bit now, but like, well, that image that cropped up online this week of PlayStation doing cross-buy.
Oh yeah, what was all that?
So like, apparently the like nobody knows what it is yet because they haven't announced it. But like, there's a thing that says like cross-buy, and you buy the PS5 version, you get the PC version. I'm like, oh, huh? Wonder where that came from.
Right. That's competition.
Consumer-friendly things. They see people online like, this is stupid. Sony should make twice the money. I'm like, you need to be slapped.
Right. Definitely. They just, oh my goodness.
Sony's
Anyway,
not
I'm
gonna
good,
fuck
man. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna
right.
I'll rattle through this stuff real quick. I played a lot of
No matter
things.
how many PlayStation burgers they eat, Sony's not coming to your house.
I get the performance of a 5090 in a plastic box for $600.
Jesus,
Fucking
man.
dude, that the meat gone bad. Okay, stop
Right.
eating it. So I did find the world stage thing in Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. Yeah, that's just a bonus mode in Tekken where you just fight bots. That's all that is. Like, cool. And what happened to fighting games like when you play through the arcade mode? What do you get? What do you get? You get an ending. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, Virtua Fighter just says, "Thanks for playing. Game over."
I mean,
Serious?
that's kind of what they always did.
I know, and that sucks.
I didn't know that. That's like I said. That's the only fighting game I've never really been good at.
They give you? Did it give you a nice CG picture of the character?
No,
that's what it
so
used to do.
no,
in
it's
the
just
original.
text that says, "Thanks for playing. Game over." And then it runs 12 minutes of credits. So like, sure. But yeah, that's
Okay.
that game's still great to play, but God, it's really lacks in single player stuff, which whatever. I booted back up Fatal Fury City of the Wolves because they dropped Chun-Li, and I forgot they dropped like 3 other characters before that, and I'd never played it. But that game is still good. I wish it was better. Like being the sequel to, Goro Mark of the Wolves, which is some considered like that best Neo Geo fighter. It's not quite there. I played as oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Sonic Crossworld's new character from Like a Dragon.
Oh, not Kazuya, Lord Ichiban.
Ichiban, yeah. So it's just a character.
Mm-hmm.
Are they not doing tracks?
Yeah,
Or
they
just
did a
not on
Minecraft.
Not for those characters.
Yeah, they did a Minecraft track, and the next track is SpongeBob. So, when does the SpongeBob track drop?
Just too fucking long in between to drop characters that don't have tracks.
Mm-hmm.
To then be like, hey, come and do the event, and you're like, you're gonna race on the same courses, and it's like, again, the not enough course variety, especially when we vote on what course we're gonna race on. No one wants to race on the snow course. It sucks.
Speaking of snow, it is a beautiful time of year when the football game was on in the background, and it's snowing in Chicago.
Yeah, we're
Kinda
supposed to get to see some snow.
Yeah,
we're supposed to see some.
I'm excited. I like snow.
Ugh.
It's because I don't leave the house. That's why I like snow.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
So I have the final version of Neon Inferno.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, that side scroller
Yeah,
that you can shoot in the background?
That game is fucking rad. Some of the best
Nice.
pixel art I've ever seen. Like the pixel art in this game is incredible. I love the mechanic of ricocheting bullets back towards enemies. I love the mechanic of like shooting in the background and dodging. It reminds me of like a mix between like a side-scrolling shooter and like Wild Guns from the old Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
And just the aesthetic of the game, like I said, the pixel art is just amazing. So I'm really having a good time playing through that. That game is a lot of fun. Can't talk about that game yet. Played a little bit of Wizardom, which is like an old school first person, kind of like a Hexen Heretic style magic first person boomer shooter, a little more cartoony. It's okay. Can't talk about the Bandai Namco Atari 50 yet, but I do have that, and I've played through that, so I'll talk about that next week. I finally got Zoocosis to boot up. It runs fine now. That game is very interesting. I don't know how I feel yet. But I love the dude that does the tutorial. He reminds me of like a sarcastic, like really shitty Dennis Nedry. Where like the first mission you have to do is you have to like cut some food up for the giraffes, then you have to take it to the giraffes and feed them. And like and at some point he's like, now we have to test their feces because they're sick. So you get this gun and he's like, we call it the shit sucker.
Not the shit sucker.
And you have to go out into the cage and suck up their shit and then put it in a thing and test it.
Right. That's goodness.
So the premise behind this game is that like they hire you and then they lock you in this fucking zoo overnight with these like monster parasites that are
that's kind of
infecting the animals.
All right, Five Nights at Freddy.
But you can actually just walk around and like you have to mix up food, you have to mix up like tranquilizer darts and like medicine darts, and you have to catch the parasites, and like there's some terrifying shit in this game where like
catch the parasite.
Yeah, with the shit sucker.
Yeah, you gotta catch it with the shit sucker.
Yeah, you gotta shoot them with this medicine.
I didn't realize this.
And they throw up the parasite, and then it like squiggles around on the ground, and you gotta catch it.
This is related to Stephen King's Dreamcatcher. Fuck.
Yeah, shit demons, the shit aliens. Yeah,
hey man, that movie.
Shit weasels.
Yeah, the shit weasels.
Yeah. Oh man,
dude, that toilet scene is one of the most stressful scenes in movie history.
You ain't lying.
Oh, him reaching for that toothpick, like motherfucker, what are you doing? You don't need that toothpick.
Need to break it off.
So yeah, I'm gonna play that a little bit more, but I like what I've played of it. It's a very interesting game. I will say that. A lot of people are excited about this 1000X Resist. I played like 30 minutes of it, and it's just... I don't know what
visual novel?
No, it's
an action game.
It's an action game, but I haven't even got to any action yet because all you do is walk around like this neon-soaked area, and people just mumble the weirdest diatribe shit at you. And you start off in a school, and you go through the school, and the guy's like, I'm here to protect you. I hope you have a good day. Fly off the handle. Like, they just mutter random phrases. And, like, I'm seeing people on, like, this is some of the best storytelling ever. I was like, what the fuck are they even saying? This is some anime bullshit, is what this is.
Okay.
So, I ain't even fought nobody yet. I played it for, like, a half hour. I ain't fought nobody. So, whatever. I played Dead Static Drive, which the only reason I downloaded it is because it was called like this. The subtitle was like Grand Theft Cthulhu.
Yeah, that's why I played it, and
it sucks.
Lied. Yeah, it sucks. They lied. I forgot. I didn't talk about that.
Yeah, that game is terrible. Like the controls are crap. Like like when it tells you to go to the next city, like it doesn't even like kind of help you direct which way you're going. It's bad. I don't like that game.
It's bad. Yeah.
Probably the biggest game I played this week, though, I played about an hour of the new, because I just got it, the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. There's a lot of cutscenes in that game. If you don't know the story, this takes place during Tears of the Kingdom when Zelda disappears at the beginning of the game, which, spoiler for the next 10 seconds. She goes back in time to before the war, and then this is the events that take place during that.
So it's basically what she was doing during...
While Link was doing Tears of the Kingdom, yes.
Gotcha.
But it is a straight up one of those. Dynasty Warriors clone.
I feel like they missed what kind of made the original Hyrule Warriors interesting.
Yes, I agree.
Was like, here's a whole bunch of like redesigns of characters from a bunch of different Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, I don't give a shit about these characters.
I don't really either.
It's the same with the first one, the first
Age of Calamity
spin-off. Calamity. It's like, yeah, I didn't need more of Mipha. I needed less of Mipha.
Oh, Mipha.
She's the
the
Zora one
Zora,
that gives you the regen.
The one that's
I
a
did
statue.
not like that voice actor. Yeah.
But yeah, this one takes place with I think his name is Rauru and Sonia.
Yeah, Rauru. Because he's the same. Because he's got the same name as the.
Yeah.
One, the oh fuck, what's his name? What are they? The sages from the Ocarina of Time. He's the first sage you meet when you go into the realm of sages.
Yeah, he's the king of
Mustachioed
Hyrule.
Man. Yeah, and a furry.
Well, yes, he is a furry because he's a goat man or whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm not really sure myself.
Yeah, but he has like this real majestic voice. He's like, Princess Zelda, use the light. She got like a lightsaber.
That's how they trick you into becoming a furry. Use nice language.
Because they get all fancy and shit. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's another one of those.
My diaper, Zelda.
It's one of those XXXY combo games where you get like new weapons and level up. Yeah, it's one of those. It's fine. At least it runs good. So.
One of the coolest designs for and it's a weird touch and it's an unnecessary touch, but the original Hyrule Warriors where they redesigned Link to have that blue scarf. I was like, okay, that's an interesting look change. It's minimal, but he looks very different. And then having, here's a knight that's based off of the dragon boss from Ocarina of Time. Here's Zant. Here's Toon Link. Fuck it. He has the fucking boat.
Toon Link, man. My wife bought me the wireless GameCube controller for the Switch too, so I'm gonna be playing some Wind Waker very soon with the OG.
Yeah, I think that might be one of my favorite Zelda games. It's that, but it's probably Majora's Mask first, and I know it's not the. I just really like the characters in Majora's Mask.
Link to the Past is still my jam. Wind Waker and Tears of the Kingdom are like second and third. Ocarina is still in the top 5.
Is under Link's Awakening for me, but I just like the weirdness of Link's Awakening more.
Link to the Past will never be outdone to me. That's a perfect game.
I really wish they'd fucking do the just redo it and make it look like A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, and put it on the Switch.
And put it on the fucking Switch.
I'd fucking play that.
Don't do that fucking tilt lens thing that you did with the other 2 Zelda games. I'm good.
I just really want an updated Link to the Past. That's what I want. Can't wait for that to happen. That's it. That's I mean, unless you count the normal stuff, this season of Overwatch still sucks. It's so bad. So bad. I can't figure it out. I will have to get on and get my... I don't even know if I'll finish the Battle Pass this season. It might be the first time I don't finish one. But they are doing 2 Mythics this season. I skipped the first one because it was Lifeweaver, and I don't really care. And the fact that I don't want to pay for the jewels, and you only earn enough to buy 1 per season. And since they're doing 2 this season, the other one's Junkrat, so I'm definitely getting that one.
Yeah.
Because Junkrat is my dude. So I'll at least play enough to get that. And then that's probably it. Because every time I play, it is miserable right now. I think I'm 16 and 28. It's just... And the teams are bad.
Yeah, see, I I just noped out of comp this season. I just was like, yeah. I feel like it's the same though, even over on rivals. But yeah, I understand. We'll
I
come
don't
back
even
next
I don't
season.
even play. Like I do the whole I'll play 3 games, and if I lose all 3 of them, I'm done. Like I'm done for the day. I don't even keep playing. It's too much other shit to play. Like I don't even go play like casual matches. I just fucking turn it off.
Feel you.
All right, let's talk about what's out this week. It's an interesting week. We've got Inazuma 11, Victory Road, Ren Sport, Surviving Mars relaunched, Goodnight Universe, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Mysteria Ecclesia.
Yeah, the new DLC. Mr. Pyrite hit me up, say he picked that up. Not too bad Ryan ain't here. He actually is enjoying that game quite a bit. He was telling me.
Pigeon Simulator, Rue Valley, Sacred 2, Fallen Angel Remaster, Windswept, Chorus of Carcosa, Winterboro, Anno 117, Pax Romana, Atari 50, the Anniversary Celebration, the Namco Legendary Pack, Gigasword, Legends BMX, Love is All Around 2. Why is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on here?
Probably coming to Switch 2.
No, this is Xbox. This list is specifically Xbox.
And I have no. Oh, it might be their XS upgrade because they don't have that. Maybe that's what that is.
You know what else is on here that is crazy? 7 Days to Die.
That also could be an XS upgrade.
Okay.
Because that actually just came. That's another one of those early access games that just hit 1.0. I want to say it was earlier this year.
Jesus Christ. I remember that game from like 10 years ago.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's insane.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's kind of a big game. A little indie title you may have heard of.
I forgot that's this week.
Dark Atlas Infernum. Horror Tale 3 The Witch. Liminal Department. Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter Stories 2 finally coming to Xbox. Rooftop and Alleys, Videoverse, and Zumba World, The Lost Marble Island. Okay.
Crazy.
Anything on PlayStation that's not on Xbox? Let's see. Atella Ryza 2, 3, Secret Trilogy, and Ever Darkness and the Hideout? Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of words.
Dude, that's 4 games. So Atella Ryza 2, Atella Ryza 3, Atella Ryza Secret Trilogy Deluxe Pack.
It must be Switch 2 versions then, I guess?
This is PS5.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't know. PS5 versions? Maybe those only exist on PS4?
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. Where the Winds Meet is out this week too on Saturday, because of course.
2 farts from across the room, meeting in the center.
All those Atella Ryza games are also coming to the Switch too, as is Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, Hitman Absolution, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Absolution, really?
I mean, why not port everything to the Switch? Yeah, whatever.
You can just forget Absolution now.
I liked Absolution.
It's fine as a game. It's not great as a Hitman title.
That's probably why I like it. Man, I went on the eShop this weekend and holy shit. Like, Nintendo was like talking about how the Switch 2, they were going to clean it up. They didn't. They didn't. It's like a hentai game every 2 seconds. I'm like, what are we doing? Let's do news.
Where else am I going to get them, right?
I mean, if you want to go, they're like $2, so have fun.
That fucking drives me nuts. Anyways.
Beanox changed their Twitter header for their 25th anniversary, and it included a new Crash Bandicoot kart art design from Crash Bandicoot 4. They changed it back to COD a few minutes later. And Crash's Twitter bio was recently changed to, I don't chase trends, I crash them. Are we getting a new Crash game?
We're getting a Crash animated series.
A cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they made a thing for like a game, so maybe Beanox is working on a new.
Maybe.
Crash? I'd play a new Crash.
Beanox.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It'd be awesome if Beanox was doing something besides, I don't know, COD maps.
I mean, yeah, I remember when they did that. I think they did that Spider-Man game or one of them.
They did a
really
lot of
liked.
stuff. Beanox did a Guitar Hero at one point. They did a Spider-Man game. Like, they've done a lot of stuff, and it's usually good. They did one of the Skylanders too, I think.
They did both amazing Spider-Man games.
Yeah, like Beanox is a solid developer.
Which were not terrible, you know. Like I don't think it's their fault. I think it was just that era of Spider-Man is a dark memory.
Also, they made the B game off the Jerry Seinfeld movie. I'm a bee.
Well, look, we all have
I remember that.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck this lady.
I'm gonna go over here to this flower. What's the deal with Colin?
She's not 17.
Anyway, we're moving on.
I have to now defend that. Jerry Seinfeld, when he was doing the TV show, dated a woman that was underage.
I like how you said it in his cadence.
Yeah.
When Jerry Seinfeld was filming the TV show, he dated a girl who was 17. What's the deal? Is that alleged? Is that allegedly, or is that fact?
No, that's a fact.
Okay. I don't follow.
There's pictures.
Okay.
Of like.
I don't want to see those pictures. But that's fine.
I mean, it's nothing. It's him standing next to an underage woman, holding hands,
scandalous,
dating.
Scandalous.
But, well, not. You know what I mean. Not.
I know what you mean.
You don't see anything, so.
All right, BlizzCon.
Like, oh, well, hold on now. Okay.
BlizzCon is returning on September 12th through the 13th. Tickets go live. They're $249.99.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's pretty standard for a convention like that.
Yeah, sure, it's very expensive that I wouldn't pay. That's all.
No, I wouldn't pay it, but yeah, it's expensive. Game Pass November 2025 Wave 1 includes Sniper Elite Resistance, Dead Static Drive, Egging On, Whiskerwood, Void Train, Great God Grove, Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, Pigeon Simulator, Relic Hunter's Legend, Winterborough, and Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
I forgot. I did play Void Train, and I'll talk about it more next week. It's not great, okay? Because I thought it was going to be better, and there's a lot of stuff online that shows all this, oh, you build a train and do all this super cool stuff. No, I've been on this one little train floating with some fucking shark thing as I'm, like, picking up pieces of wood and shit. This is fucking the boat game all over again. I'm going to talk about it more next week, though.
Okay. I mean, you almost had me with a floating train with a shark on it, like that.
Yeah, well, no, because it's a survival game. You got to float because you're in a void. So when you jump off the train, you're like latched to it and you're like floating.
You're in a void on a train? Holy shit!
I know, right?
How would I know that?
I know, but yet no. I'll talk about it next week. It's not great. And I think the people online are liars. It's like you and the 1,000 Resist thing. Where y'all getting this story from? Like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
That's what I want to know sometimes. I feel like I'm the one out of the loop. I'm like, am I missing something here? Because this sucks.
Yep. Like, am I the problem?
Am I the issue here? Because this is not good. What are we talking about?
Yep.
Earlier, we hinted at this earlier, but earlier this week, a new cross-buy button for the PS5 surfaced online, which could indicate a cross-buy between PS5 and the PC store, or that a handheld is in the works. It seems it was real, and it was added back in 2025, according to Deal Labs. Cloud streaming for selected games is now available on the PlayStation Portal for PlayStation Plus Premium members. Also, some other features and improvements this week. People are making a big deal about this, but I thought it already did that. But I guess it only streamed from your console. It didn't play cloud games, so... Okay. Marvel Games General Manager Haluk Mendez said that they will continue to work with Insomniac Games for, quote, for many years to come. So we'll probably see more games from the Sunset Overdrive hit studio. That's a funny way to word it.
What? Yeah, out of all the games.
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive.
You know, some people who write these news things are... That tweet that I sent you guys the other day where like everything old is good and everything new is bad. That's the mentality a lot of these people have. And
I like Sunset Overdrive.
I do too. But it's not Insomniac's best game.
They have a series called Ratchet and Clank,
which also nobody cares about. So
more people care about that than Sunset Overdrive.
Well, of course, Sunset Overdrive was only on Xbox, and Xbox is terrible.
That's what I heard.
There's also only one game.
Sunset Overdrive, if they put it out on PS5 now, people will be talking about it like it's the greatest game since sliced bread. I promise you.
100% would. It would be the best game ever. Just, oh man, because people are...
Whatever, fuck them. They're idiots. I'm not listening to them anyways. It's a weird thing to be like, here's your frame of reference of who Insomniac is. That one game.
They should have picked...
Spider-Man.
What was that third-person shooter?
Fuse?
Yeah.
Hey, you remember the developers of Fuse?
Sure.
Fuck you.
What, was Fuse third person? Or
yeah,
first
it was a cover-based third-person shooter.
Oh.
It was not great.
It looked more like Overwatch originally.
Yeah, it did.
And then EA was like, what if you didn't look cool? And then, of course, like, Overwatch did that exact look, and hey, look at that. Overwatch is successful.
Yeah.
What if you didn't look cool?
Nintendo sales numbers, the Switch 2 has already sold 10.36 million units, which a lot of people were like, see? This is what happens when you have exclusive games. Like, nah, bitch, this is what happens when you have inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every system would sell 10 million in its first 6 months if there were 10 million available, because all of us hardcore bitches buy this shit day one. But good on Nintendo for selling 10 million units. I will be interested to see how this system continues to sell to the mainstream at $450.
Me too.
That's the thing there. And it's the cheapest console. Well, no, the Series S, I guess, is the cheapest console, but... God, I hope my Xbox doesn't break. Or my PlayStation. Well, I've got 3 PlayStations, so I think I'll be alright there.
Oh, fuck you. Just fuck you.
Dude, I still have a Pro in the box that's never been opened.
Oh, eat my whole ass, you fuck.
The whole thing? Jesus.
The whole thing.
Nintendo Switch 1 just broke 154 million units, and somehow miraculously PlayStation found 10 million more PS2s. I don't know if you knew that, but it happened.
Why do they always find these
No,
PS2s?
I'm kidding. They really did. Not just kidding.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
Well, it hasn't passed it yet. What is the PS2 at? Like 160.1 or something like that?
Something crazy, man.
But yeah, I assume if Nintendo Switch 1 continues to sell and manages to pump out another 6 million sales, which is perfectly feasible, I think, that maybe they'll find some more PS2s in a warehouse somewhere. You know what? I wish they'd put them on the market, because I would buy one. Like, if y'all finding PS2s, you know. Mario Kart World has sold 9.57 million. Think about that for a second. The Switch 2 sold 10.36. World sold 9.57. There's only like 1 million Switch 2 owners that don't own Mario Kart World.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy, because it's worse than Mario Kart 8. And I said it, and it's fact.
Send those emails to...
Go ahead. Straight to my spam. Straight to my wrong folder, because that's what you are. Donkey Kong Bonanza sold 3.49 million. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold another 1.37 million.
Dang.
That's because it's the GOAT. That is the best Mario Kart. Super Mario Party Jamboree sold 1.16. Now, when Xbox buys studios, it's bad, right?
Yep.
Nintendo highlighted 3 areas for future investment to keep their momentum. The first one is acquiring dev companies to strengthen development.
They'll be praised for that.
Yes.
Such a genius move.
Nobody else is doing it like Nintendo. They're also going to sue non-game entertainment like movies and maintaining and expanding the relationships with consumers. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I tell you, I saw that. I think they've begun filming that Zelda movie.
Yes, it just started. Yeah.
I'm so curious about that.
I have to see it. I have to see it.
Yeah. I don't see how you could do Zelda live action. I wouldn't have even tried, but I'm so curious.
The Mario movie made a shitload of money. The Mario 2 movie is going to make a shitload of money. I will be curious how a Zelda movie does.
It's going to make a shit ton of money.
I think it will.
But will it be good? That's my question.
Yeah.
That I can't answer.
What else we got here? East Asia Soft launched a new U.S. subsidiary of East Asia Soft. They have physical PS5 games, including Maiden Cops, Cute 'em Up Collection, and Birdcage. I stress, do not Google these games.
Okay. Nope, I will not.
Yes, East Asia Soft is a little horny.
Oh, those guys. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Let's just say I played a shooter from them this weekend, where, you know how in a shooter you have like a hitbox on your character?
Mm-hmm.
The hitbox on these characters were their boobs.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this because I know it's gonna light a fire inside of Anthony. Keiji Inafune is critical of the growing tendency for game publishers to release titles that rely on IP fame. Quote, I'm not saying it's bad to continue existing franchises or make games that riff on popular genres. What I mean is that these shouldn't be the only games being made.
So, why is anybody listening to Idea Man, whose ideas haven't really made money in years?
Idea Man.
But
that's what he is. His company was called Concept.
Concept. And all they did was come up with the idea. They didn't actually make games. And for years, you would hear people go, the Idea Man is not a real position. And they're right. Like game development, yeah, you have a great idea. Can you program? Can you do art? Can you make music? Can you write? Those are important aspects to video games. And like literally he was like, yeah, so we'll just be the people that come up with the idea, and then we'll abandon that and start our next thing while you're making it. Because Mighty No. 9 was not made by Concept. It was made by Inti Creates. And Inti Creates isn't known for making like 3D games. And yet, Mighty No. 9 is a 3D game. That's the reason why Recore, the team that made Recore, was the ones that ended up updating it to be a better game, because Concept was the one that came up with the idea, and then they're done their part.
I miss Recore. That game was.
I liked Recore.
The final stage of that game is the fucking worst, but everything else I liked about that game.
So. And then for of all the fucking nerve, like, oh, let's see, what were your ideas before Concept was folded into Level 5? Mega Man clone. Okay, all right. And then the other one was a Mega Man Legends clone that never got made. Cool.
They also made that PSP game or Vita game with the book. That's a cool game.
Soul Sacrifice?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
That's a cool game.
But what I'm saying is that okay, you get 2 Recore and that.
I mean, that's pretty good. Two.
Yeah, let's talk about the not good ones.
No, I don't want to talk about the not good ones.
Right, exactly. And he says he was part of Azure Striker Gunvolt from the beginning, which is Mega Man X. You're not like. Look, I get it. He's saying like IPs, you don't get new IPs, but like, is any of that really new, or are they just kind of hearkening back to old things? And the industry hasn't been that for a long time. Like, I would say the last era of that was PS2, where you got to see that stuff because from bigger studios, I should say, because development was still cheap. You don't really get that from big studios. Like even Death Stranding, which is a very weird game. It's like it's clearly still sort of working off the Metal Gear stuff. Like even the way he moves and attacks is very Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like, yeah, KG Inafune, like independent studios have sort of taken that. Like that's the reason why Balatro is popular and Vampire Survivors, even though it's not the first game to come up with that concept, it's like it's the most popular one because that's where those ideas are going to come from now, is where there is no budget attached, which is where that stuff generally came from too. Like Mega Man was not made with a huge budget originally, when you were still an artist and not the fucking producer. I don't know how you failed upwards into that. You're a really good artist. That's one thing I can't take away from Keiji Inafune. He does amazing art. He's an amazing 2D artist. That being said, like the crew that made Mega Man was essential to that. Like it was a group effort. But again, the first Mega Man game wasn't made with a high budget. No one knew that was going to stick. And that's where that creativity came from. So yeah, what a fucking, he's just so up his ass. Like
I told you we'd get a rise out of him.
It's not even like anger at this point. It's just go away. Like come back when you have something to show, because you've been riding your former success now for over a decade and have nothing to show for it other than make the bad guys weep more than an anime fan on prom night. And I know that wasn't your call. That's your legacy right now. Because no one gives a shit about what you did. It's what you do now.
What have you done for me lately?
The only person that seems to get a pass is the Shenmue guy, because everybody thinks he's got some great vision he's going to make. And it's like, no, he hasn't made anything good in years. Hold him accountable.
He hasn't made anything good since Virtua Fighter.
You know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, even to Shenmue fans, like, are you going to tell me Shenmue 3 was great? It's not.
Some of them will.
Even from Shenmue, okay. Fucking some people like.
I mean, some people will tell you Shenmue was great, and they're wrong.
Fish, like that fucking rotten fish from the fucking place in, what is it, Sweden or whatever?
Talking about Surströmming?
Surströmming, yeah. Wherever that's from. Some people eat rotten fish and they're like, it's a delicacy. It's like, it's not. It really isn't. Not if they have to ban it in apartment buildings, because the firefighters will be called. To me, it's like, yeah, you need to hold these people accountable. I don't understand why these people get a pass too. Like, because again, Keiji Inafune hasn't really been involved even with the games he made that didn't do all that well. It's like he wasn't like there throughout the whole process of Mighty Number 9. He moved on to Red Ash before the fucking Kickstarter, like anything had happened. He was just like, next Kickstarter time. Yeah. I don't know. It happens all the time. I think the gaming community is unfortunately more critical of like American devs, probably because you hear more from them because they speak the same. It's the same first language. Like, what's God of War guy?
Jaffe?
Yeah, Jaffe. It's like,
Well, he got himself in some hot water this weekend.
Well, I don't follow him. I'm just using him as an example because the last game he put out was Drawn to Death. Exactly.
That looked cool, but I never played it. Yeah,
that wasn't. Drawn to Death. Yeah, that game was fine.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and then he's clowned upon or whatever, and it's like, yeah, because you're only as good as your final product. So, like, coming out and being like, the game, and here's the faults with the game industry. You mean you? Like, following trends and shit? Like, get the fuck out of here.
All right, moving on. IGN reported this week that Visceral's canceled game Dante's Inferno sequel, called Dante's Inferno 2 Purgatorio, was a mix between the Divine Comedy and John Milton's Paradise Lost, Also had an Uncharted 2 influence.
Glad we didn't get it.
So this was a big deal, and y'all Steam Deck users can tell me all about this, that Valve added a display-off, low-powered download mode to Steam Deck. And that just sounds like something that should be there.
Yes.
It should, but it wasn't.
Yes.
It was not there at launch.
That's
So
crazy.
anytime you downloaded something, you had to leave the screen on. Like you couldn't put it to sleep for it to download. So like if you had crappy internet and it was a big file, you had to sit there with your screen on while you downloaded it. Like, yeah, it was stupid. It should have been there at launch. Like that's a crazy oversight.
So according to sales numbers, Borderlands 4 was softer than expected, and Mafia: The Old Country beat internal expectations. Dude, I forgot Borderlands 4 came out this year.
I forgot Mafia came out this year.
That's fair.
I was going to say, I did too.
Yep. Mafia was good.
That's good that it. I'm happy for Mafia because I would like to see them if they continue on to the story from 3 because that. Having different endings that could serve as a jumping point, and that would be interesting.
What else we got here? Anything interesting here? Nope, not really. That might be all the big stuff. We talked about the James Pond collection. I did play Rolo. Yeah, it's mid. It's very mid. I also did revisit the Crow City. I apparently don't have the Saturn version. I only have the PlayStation version.
The Saturn version, I think, is super expensive.
That game is terrible.
Bad, yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I need to know. Also, I was wrong, by the way. It was not. I thought it was Grey Matter that ended up being absorbed into Rockstar North. It was not. It was a different company.
Dave the Diver's coming to Switch 2. I just had to say that to get your reaction.
Call me when it come to Xbox. I don't know why. Now it's literally on everything but the Xbox.
And mobile.
So y'all just
it's
hate
not
Xbox.
on mobile.
Is it not? Oh, actually,
No.
I thought it was on mobile already. Okay.
Just quickly. So Rockstar Toronto, which is not actually in Toronto, was Image Excel. Or Alternative Reality Technologies.
Okay.
They made Quarantine.
That's bad.
And Quarantine 2. But it makes sense that they would be hired by Rockstar, in my opinion.
Sure.
Right? They did Grand Theft Auto London 69, 61. They did the port of Oni and Max Payne to PS2. The Warriors was them. When they became, and then they've done Rockstar stuff ever since.
You mean Horseballs?
Good game.
Horseballs.
They would remaster that, or at least make it backwards compatible.
What game?
The Warriors.
The Warriors is on PS4.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, they never did an Xbox port of it. So, Terminator 2D No Fate has been delayed.
No feet. Oh man, no. I need the feet.
It's been delayed again to December 12th. This game is never coming out. Jesus Christ.
You know what? I will say this. I do believe them. I think they're trying to get the physical version out to people. So when it launches, the people that bought it physically have it.
All 5 of them?
Yeah, you know it's more than that.
It ain't a lot. And you know that too. There's a very loud physical crowd. But they're very loud.
It doesn't need to be a ton of them. They're very loud. That's the problem.
That is the problem. Because y'all are like, I gotta my discs. Darwin's...
I need my physical components so I can never open this box so it stays sealed forever.
Yeah, it's like, I don't buy this to play it. That's why I get the digital version for them. Why the fuck did you buy it?
It's an investment.
Darwin's Paradox drops Switch and adds Switch 2 version delayed to 2026.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the Octopus game. It looks cool.
That's the Octopus game that you said was on your wish list forever.
Right. You know why? Because what's the one? Okay. You know what? I know what I'm confusing this with. What was the shooter where you could have they did it? Oh my god.
Dude, you got to give me more than the shooter. Oh my god.
I know. I was prepared to figure it out.
It was a 3D. I want to say it was a third-person shooter, and it was like an online shooter. And the whole sell was that you could have like a live commentator. Do you remember that? They had it at E3, and they had someone live commentating, and it was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, the Darwin conspiracy or something. Yeah.
Yeah. That came out for a while. That's
why every time this Darwin game comes up, I think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Partially, and I'm like, yeah, man, I have vague memories of that. And it's like, oh, the Octopus game. Okay, no, I do want that one.
Condemned has been delisted from Steam and Xbox, so you can no longer purchase it.
That's what's their name?
It's published by Sega. I can't remember who made the game.
Yeah, no, Fear. It was the Fear people.
Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Monolith.
Yes, because I get them confused with the Monolith that works at Nintendo.
You know that Darwin Project game is still going? People still play that.
Losers.
Huh. Okay, good. Dang. This man's still playing Overwatch, but these niggas losers. Damn.
It was just the no humor until
it was
I was at holy shit.
Like losers. Moving on. Like he was prepared to move on.
Fucking. You ran over a child in a school zone and just kept going.
Right.
Shouldn't have been in the road.
Well, right. He should have moved.
I mean, come on. Could you really be like defending somebody playing that?
No,
it
was just funny that you just. It's funny the way you did it.
And how quick and just without care. Losers.
Yeah, losers. Anyway, GTA 6 has been delayed to November 19th, 2026.
Yep, sure.
They always delay. Delay.
Well, this is the third delay, right? This is the third one.
I think it'll probably come. Right. I think this will be because I think they usually get 2 or 3 delays before they actually release the product. So I think this will probably be the date.
If Rockstar wanted to make some quick money, they'd just fucking put a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2 on new platforms. Like, come on.
I mean,
that game is the 4th best-selling game of all time. Like, come on.
And it has no current gen upgrade. Like, still,
you can only play it on Xbox and PlayStation.
Can't monetize the online component in the same way as they can with Grand Theft Auto
That didn't go
Online.
over
They
as
tried.
well. Yeah, they tried, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a PC.
It's really
there's a PC version of that game now, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
That's what I
it
thought.
is now.
Yeah,
they did. They didn't have the content for like Grand Theft Auto does. Like it had potential where they could have done that, but they didn't. I don't know. I don't know if they didn't have it in development or didn't think about it. But like, if they had added like a ranching thing where people could actually do so, because there was a lot of components in that online world that you could do anything with. Wild horses, you couldn't do anything. Like you could tame them and ride them for a second, but then when you got off, they would run away. You couldn't sell them. You couldn't breed them. You couldn't do like, I don't know. It was just a lot of lost opportunities with the Red Dead Online. It could have been so much better.
Let me ask this question. Do you think GTA 6 will live up to all of this hype?
I would. The logical part of my brain says no, but I
don't know of a game
Rockstar,
that's
and
been
they're
this
fucking
hyped.
weird, man.
Like this game is a cornerstone of like changing game prices, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Like this game it has so much riding on it, and like I just don't know that you can hit that level. Like GTA 5 is crazy.
I don't think Grand Theft Auto 4 is all that great. But you know what I mean? Like people loved it, and then Grand Theft Auto 5, which was a better game in my opinion, people loved it enough to keep buying it. Like to me it's
I just don't think it's going to live up
They're
to
a
the
weird
hype.
company. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
I think it's going to be an amazing game. I just don't think it's going to live up to what it's built.
Well, see, and I feel like that's going to be something that each of us will have to answer individually. I don't think that any of us could make that, if it's going to live up to the hype, whatever. Like, we're going to have to find that answer within ourselves. Because honestly, I feel like, yes, I think it will. Because I don't think anyone is going to be that person that's like, damn, this GTA 6 is ass. Like, maybe fucking Dreamcast guy, but even if you are that person, unless you actually have, and I mean like fucking all kinds of backed up reasons as to why, you gonna get drugged because the overwhelming masses are gonna want to play Grand Theft Auto, like GTA 6. Like, and I mean, it just, I don't know. Rockstar, like y'all said, is a weird company, and they very rarely miss. In this day and age, I mean, they've had stuff to come out in the past. That
I don't even
State
like
of Emergency
fucking...
2.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In this day and age, they rarely miss.
That's because they only make one game every decade. Shit.
And that's also,
I don't like
also that.
Red Dead Redemption 2 at all. I'm clearly in a minority.
Well, see, and I think that you're going to get that with GTA 6, where there's going to get people that's like, yeah, no, but I do think the overwhelmingly masses, yes, it's going to live up to the hype, which is, I think, Red Dead Redemption 2, you're the outlier, but I think for the majority of people, it lived up to its hype. So yeah, because Rockstar is just them, I guess. I don't know.
Also delayed was Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, which has an unspecified release date now.
Am I crazy?
I'm worried about that game. Yeah, I know. They already canceled the Black Panther game, which I was looking forward to, and so now this one you get the dual.
Is this the one that Amy Hennig's working on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucked. I'm sorry. Like,
I know.
They cancel her shit all the time, and it's not a question about her work. It's just the fucking gaming industry seems to fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But they keep giving Jade Raymond a job. Go figure that out.
Right. She just keeps getting studios. Just, only to shut them down.
Like, you look at her resume, it's like, oh, Assassin's Creed.
Right. Like, so what have you done for me lately?
Well, I count 3 failed studios, so, Halo Infinite. After 5 years, Operation Infinite will be the final content drop for the game as Halo Studios moves on to Halo Campaign Evolved.
Now, hold up, because I thought this was called Infinite. Yeah. Because it was supposed to be Infinite.
Fucking took a play right out of Bungie's fucking playbook with Destiny. This game will be supported forever. 5 years.
Destiny 2 is coming out.
Well, to be fair, Destiny 2 has been running for, Jesus Christ, how long now?
Well, no, I meant the original Destiny.
Oh, sure, the original Destiny, sure, but I think they just called it 2. It's like Overwatch 2. It's like, it's really not, but it kind of is.
Actually, yeah, it is very similar to that situation, but yeah. That's crazy. But okay, on to the next Halo.
I roll my eyes every time Blizzard in like October says like it's the anniversary of Overwatch. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. The anniversary is in May when the game came out initially, and all you did was slap a 2 on it and take away somebody from the matchmaking. No, it's May. Motherfuckers. Silent Hill 2 got leaked on the Xbox store. It's coming out November 21st, so in 11 days.
Be excited.
I am. I never finished it on PlayStation, so I wanna play it.
Yeah, I never played them, so yeah. I hope it's good for y'all.
I want to play it now. I think that's it. Bad news for you, Terrence. Funko has warned it might not survive another year. The company is $250 million in debt and might not survive without an acquisition or new funding.
Yeah, I saw that. That bubble was always going to burst at some point. And I told you, I'd
like the eyes of from those a while figurine ago. Itself.
I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. I'm going to be honest with you.
They destroyed the vinyl toy market, so...
Yeah.
Well, it just became... So, even when I first started collecting them, it was still, like, because I only really bought like the special edition ones, and they were just that. They were special. Like not everything had a fucking Funko Pop. Now, everything has a Funko Pop. Like
my balls have a Funko Pop.
They tried to do their own game with the new studio from the guy who started Traveler's Tales. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That game sucks.
That game sucked, but I hate to say it. Part of it is that, like, what's the characteristic of Funko Pops? That's right.
Ruining GameStop.
That's it.
They got big heads and dead eyes.
Yeah. Like, Lego. Like, yeah, they have the minifigs, but the other part of it is, building shit.
Minifig sounds like a slur. I'm sorry, it does.
Minifigs?
Yeah.
Minifigs. Who's a slur to?
Yeah, exactly. He's just being weird. Just move on.
Roll up.
Don't acknowledge that. Don't just ignore him.
Okay. But now it's fun.
Felt like a fucking reach.
Hey, you minifig! Put that down.
Yeah, be careful when you say
now
that.
Now that he says that like that, never mind. Ken, I'm wrong.
I felt it, man. I heard it. Like
it feels like a slur against people with dwarfism. Anyways, characters. It's not the characters themselves. It's the, hey, shit's built out of Lego, and then it's like with Funko, it's like, no, all the shit's just gonna be kind of normal, and you're just gonna be this big, weird, dead-eyed, big head, fucking.
I don't know. I bought
figurine of the fucking Golden Girls with the fucking zombies from Day of the Dead or whatever, and then I
bought 3 Funko Pops. 2 of them broke. So.
Wow, I've never had.
And that's the other thing too. They're not built all that.
Yours don't break, Terrence, because you leave them in the box.
Well, I have a couple that are out. Actually, all of the ones I have now are out. But yeah, I got you. I see you.
Like I took two of them out of the box. They broke. The only one that still is good is Reinhardt. Like he's the only one that's still good.
Dang. Yeah, the bobbleheads have issues. I know that because like I have a Magneto bobblehead, and the little spring that his little neck is on like doesn't come on. Like I had to hot glue it down. So yeah, I guess that is.
You gotta build your own. That's how they work.
They have those. Actually, they have a builder where you can paint it yourself and design. Make it into whatever Funko Pop you want.
My balls. That's what I want to make it into.
Well, good news. Your balls can be easily made because they already have round shapes for all the fucking dead eyes.
Just put dead eyes on them. Normally has. Let's put googly eyes on there.
There you go.
Anyway, that's it for this week. That's all the news. That's all. I don't have any tweets. I don't have any blue sky messages. People just ignored us this week. That's fine.
Rightfully so.
They should. What is this? Oh, I'm just looking. Jesus Christ. I swear you log online and shit just happens. You're like, what's happening? That's it.
Yeah.
This week, if you want to tweet us, it's at ZTGD Radio. If you want to send us emails, it's at podcasts@ztgd.com. And that's it. We'll be back with more games next week. Unless anybody has anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitches.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.